I started the stream, but I really shouldn't have, because I wasn't ready. I'm gonna go for a drink. Is this even starting? Let me check. Oh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill my waiter, considering there's so much narrative. Unless they have voice acted everything now. They're developing a new game too. Something animals. Something animals something. It's like a first person. It doesn't feel like a shooter. It's more like a first person puzzle game. I mean the monkey, which is the main protagonist, has a gun or something resembling a gun, but I'm not sure if that's what the game wants to show. No, you can't see it. Good. I don't have cups everywhere at all. Alright. I have not seen much of this game. I played Stasis. Or Stasis 1, whatever you wanna call it. I played John Stasis because I'm too loud, aren't I? Why is the fucking microphone still lying to me? Can I? There you go. Let's get you 6, something like that, yeah? Huh? Ba 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 ba. Okay. I hear myself. I don't know if you. Oh, you probably hear it too, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's a good volume. Maybe a bit louder than usual. Anyway, I treat it with the volume every single time. What made me play Stasis was starting to watch a video on Totem, and at some point in the video I was like, oh no, I gotta play these games. So I just stopped watching and I went up to play Stasis 1. The camera is provisional. The camera positioning. I watched the video of Mandalore of Stasis, and there are things that he says that feel very similar to what I said. Although I missed some things that I agreed that he said and I didn't. Mainly, I didn't feel as jarred by the voice acting. I felt it was like part of the kind of goofy evilness of everyone. That feels by design. It doesn't feel like accidental, really. I do agree with him on many things, especially story-wise, but I didn't feel that continuity as much. He does say there's a lot of names thrown around that don't make sense, that are never come back again. So you end up getting kind of confused about who everyone is. There was an interesting comment saying that the ending is kind of like him knowing that she's dead, and she sends her to Earth, not to be studied, but to show what happened, right? The how the eugenics war wasn't gone, kind of thing, which is a very cool premise. We could also theorize about what happened with John, but it's very obvious he died a slow, horrible death. It's not obvious though what happens with everything, right? Because it's an oxygen deprived place now. The oxygen's been burned, and the oxygen generating things have been burned. Does everything die? Maybe the mold evolves to, generate oxygen or something. There's like a cell biome that heals eventually, maybe. I don't know. Could be cool to hypothesize, but we're not in Stasis anymore. We're in Stasis Bone Totem, which is a quote-unquote sequel, because I don't think it follows the main story. I mean, it follows the main universe, and this is Cayne Corporation, I know that. What I don't know is if it is a continuation of Stasis in the same way that Cayne is a continuation of Stasis, which I'm not gonna play, because I've been very warned against it. So, yeah. I don't think there are many more words. Let's just get into it. If it had never shown, by the way. The thing I'm covering is a never.
Stationary vessel in position, 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south, 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 4.
Charlie! It's a rig! I think it's drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary. Oil rig! Oil rig! Oil rig! This is salvage barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
Deep Sea 15, Cayne Corporation.
It's a Cayne Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. I see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight. Here we go. Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
Knowing this is Stasis, it won't be, most likely. But I hope they don't get joined. I hope there's actually some sort of ending for the character. Not an ending for the game, an ending for the character. Chapter 1, Fury on the Waves. I don't know if it said chapter, but let's say chapter.
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it.
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones.
Ma.
We're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now concurrent.
Here's active.
Yeah, I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing as seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Use an item by selecting it from the inventory and clicking on an interactive location on the puzzle screen. Pink to highlight locations in the environment. Blue means interactive and green means description. Yay! That was very much needed in the last game. Share an item by selecting and then clicking on a portrait, or grab an item by hovering over a portrait and choosing the item. So like I go like this and I click on him. Oh, but it's already in. There's the different characters, right? Open the PDA to watched, archived logs, conversation logs, and collectibles. Hey. Fantastic. Place items in the special inventories slots and manipulate them. Mac can break, bend, and crush an item. Charlie can repair. Okay. I imagine Mac is this one. Bend and crush them. Charlie can repair or combine items. Switch characters by selecting the portrait. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. And then the help. Fantastic! What a great advancement! Bathe in the sun, in the glow shed by the fairy lights. The thick blankets promise warmth and security. A variety of sentimental knickknacks occupy the wooden... Oh! Look at this beauty! Look at this beauty! Occupy the wooden shelf. The rough sea has shifted some of Hope's favorites books. A family photograph of Mark, Charlie, and Hope. Cherished memory has been frozen in time. The smiling faces look back from behind the glass.
Hope. I keep waiting, but fool's errand never hurts any less. How are we going to... It's just never ending.
Oh.
We should Really get rid of these. But yet,
No, wait. Oh no. The sophisticated robotic kid's toy casts a fallen figure. The patchy fur betrays its age. However, this rare Mr. Kibbles model boasts a learning AI on par with modern alternatives. The dark ocean seeps into the horizon, an oscillating canvas upon which a full moon radiates, illuminating the ocean rig in the absence of functioning exterior lighting. A persistent breeze tumbles past the ship from the side, carrying with it a now familiar scent of salt and rust. A variety of workbenches have been set up around the deck, but preparation for any salvage or broken tools that may require repair or adjustment. Rainwater drips from the crib's bulging wood. The bassinet's pink paint has been worn away by the weather, and salt water has seeped through the little mattress. As a result, the impression left by a sleeping figure has almost vanished. I kind of like but dislike the UI of the name, like scrap on table. That movement, it feels kind of weird. I would prefer it if it was fixed to the cursor instead, like the start of the line, or maybe the end of the line is on top of the cursor instead. So it feels like, you know, it's your cursor is actually interacting with it. Congealed and rusty scrap trawled from the ocean's depths. Unfortunately, much of this metal has been corroded by seawash and acid rain, rendering it useless. Look at this beauty, oh my god. The ship's helm is a chaotic jumble of old equipment, charts and novels. Weathered by use, an entrenched aroma of caffeine emanates from a dustport motor espresso machine. A salvager wouldn't be caught dead without using a power cell recharge station.
fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
Okay, that's use on self. I imagine the fixing is gonna... I imagine the fixing is gonna have to occur at some point. Is this a... Okay. Well, that's it, really? Okay. The ship's comm tower kept sturdy and functional throughout the years through the liberal and rigorous application of the welded steel and duct tape. Void black broth slaps anxiously between the two hulls as if distressed by the chafing proximity of ship and structure. Various plastic detritus cling desperately to the structure wall, the refuse of a once active workspace. A retractable bridge, in addition to providing a convenient means to board and disembark, also provides proves helpful when attempting to improvise access to salvage, lacking any crew to roll out a welcome. Facade. The spotlights that illuminate the Deep-Sea 15 logo are either off or non-functional. The loudest tell that the rig has been abandoned or discarded. Oh, okay. It's a trigger.
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems posted. Active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. The rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
No. Sitting idle and unpowered, a lunar satellite dish idles, rust slowly claiming its surface. The amount of cargo left stern about suggests the dish's demise may have come earlier. The stacked cargo appears to contain disk drives. Water has found its way in, though, and it's unlikely any of the data has survived. Depend on the disk drive and the water. The encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts. Oh, there's a PDA in there. Okay. A curtain of dark runnels coats the wall below, betraying the presence of leaks within the piping. Darkness swallows the other side of the landing as the sound of groaning steel structures echoes in the wind. There are more stuff here. Oh.
That is a long way down.
17.5 meters.
I could make it across that beam.
Nuh-uh, no way. It's too dangerous. I'll find another way across.
This cargo seems to hold the personal effects of some of the crew who worked here, awkwardly handled and perfectly sealed. It seems they were packed in haste. Although I like the containment, the having only one room, one view thing. The previous game does more. I like it more because then everything is in that room. The exploration may give to some situations that can be interesting, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Various panels seem to have been pried from the flooring, though the reason for this is unclear. As a result, puddles of rainwater have pooled into the exposed architecture. These containers seem to have been packed and placed in preparation for loading them into a ship. However, the extensive weathering from the elements suggests that such ship never came. So I have a PDA, I have a gate release mechanism, and these are the exits, I imagine, and the entrances. Let's see what the PDA has to say. Wow. This doesn't feel human. This feels hybrid. Kurt Dog Darren Motterman. Looks like another. Oh, it's straightforward. Cool. Looks like another lab is being set up on the mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning, I processed a sizable neural cortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. I forwarded the security protocols to Follis. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls and he knows it. I thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked. At me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though. It was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I've never had an experience like this before, and it's really unsettling. I wish someone else could have heard the music too, so I wouldn't feel alone in this. Report. Investigate and order treatment for cybernetic degradation due to the salt air. Order a mag-lift coupler bracket. Investigate required spares for gas turbines and worn gate components. Order security latches for the maintenance lab. Check for new food and film catalogs. Message to Darren, pending delivery. I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I am working on digging us out the depth hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of the depth holding facility in 5 years. I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts and then I can get my system running again. You will always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. Love, Kurt. That's a lot of text. The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal, so here it is, the same dream I have every night. I am in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with emblazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin will be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally bore fruit. Note to self, Duca paste 4 crates. 128 bucks per crate. Don't confuse berry for strawberry again. 25 biodesed suit gel packs. Order tube cable, pump piping spurs for the mule, including replacing a mile of melted 10-inch steel core cable. What the hell could fry this line in the freezing Pacific? 2 times calcium injector units for Dr. Elspas. To Captain Hasikne. Are there any issues with DS-15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I've sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Cayne takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this. Literally, shit work and criminal pay. I've spent the last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sorted experiments out of assorted containers. I think we deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cab? For old time's sake. Bell maintenance keeps stripping the electrics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Cut through this, cut through that, cut fix this. So I am going to bypass Substation 1, Substation 4, nuke them both from the system. Of course that could result in catastrophic fire, but that will be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means vacation for Cart Dog. The dreams have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom. Mists above the winding river float. Quarantine order as of... Follis's drone raisers are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed, so I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel it in my gut that I want something, maybe even one big, but I can't help wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. 65 log entries were erased remotely. Caps's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Please keep me safe in your care, Cayne. Help me to feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always. It's crazy! Oh.
Found the power generator.
I have to interact like that, okay.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Does she have nothing to say? Aw, that makes me sad.
Hey, Moses. Silly bear.
pee.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Me.
Deep Sea 15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
How did I change characters? Oh, just selecting their portrait. I just couldn't because it's on a... Okay. A network of service pipes spread throughout the facility, the veins of the industrial body. Metastasized corrosion has eaten away at the Deep Sea 15 signage. Am I getting cold? I'll be right back. Fuck's sake. I wasn't getting cold, I'm just getting messages on WhatsApp. Is this stream even going? Yeah, okay. I was very worried. The steel walls here seem to have been built doubly thick. While common in construction casing and containing high-pressure environments, it strikes you as somewhat unusual to find with such a sturdy wall housing rig facilities. Let's see the junction box. The heavy storm gate mechanism components are shielded by the earthen enclosure. Ah.
Damn it. I think the gear operator's bust.
I can fix it. Pass it over in the QSD. Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
Oh, 2 items must be at Jade's end. Is that not it? Nope. Maybe I'm not yet to fix it. The massive fan blades dissipate heat.
Something's not right. All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
Dissipate heat from the electropump powered generator room below. More hastily packed luggage intermixed with containers filled with spare parts. A pair of freshwater tanks store water for use by the crew. You're not quite sure how fresh the water is, though, considering how long it may have been standing there. JJ. There's the junction box and the exit then. And that's it.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
Hmm. I don't understand like that. Okay. Thank you.
These fuse boxes are tricky, but the control unit should work now.
Cool. Aha!
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
Don't have much at the moment. We got the exits there. So unless there's something upstairs that I can use, and I haven't seen, like the substation notice, not really. Oh, maybe the problem. Oh no, it's not interactable. God damn. I don't understand this, but maybe I can if I go down and yeah. Oh, it's this in right on the center. Oh, but it's this what I need to pry open, just this specific. Or is it maybe something that I can only do with her? Nope. So I need to find something. Ah, she can go through.
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
It's okay. We need the risks at the moment.
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
The cavernous area below hums with turbulent winds and echoes of ocean waves bearing down the structure on the structure's supports. Something large and heavy forced this balustrades near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by a hand, no trace of the culprit remains. No, the wall wiggling onto the crew facilities have become a twisted mod of steel and cable. A cumbrous aluminum enclosure stuffed with a chaotic assortment of exotic apparatus and equipment. More double-layer steel walls encase the facility interiors. The cost must have been staggering, though it begs the question as to why it was felt they were needed. Oh, there's more. At this height, the winds begin to tug and pull at the exposed architecture, the beginnings of a howl starting to form as air gushes through the skeletal remainings of the walkway. Prolonged exposure to the elements has essentially entrapped
A lot of damage here.
the crane
Storm must have
within
done this.
a thick
Please
coat
be
of
careful.
rust.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
A warped handrail, likely victim to the same occurrence that took out the rest of the walkway. Condensation blankets, the interior portal window, but a dull light allows you to make out the various shapes of the machinery within.
Looks like this is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
The outside of the window, oxidation has accumulated over time, sealing it shut. Well, this heavy-duty rod looks as if it was part of a crane that was hastily jammed into the window hinge to keep it from securely shut. Well, I guess I have to take it to, I'm not gonna remember the names. Nope, that don't seem like it. I thought this was going to be it. Really? Oh, that's the wrong button. Nope. Neither is this. I was hoping. This had to do with it? But this is like only a electronics kind of thing. Oh, strafing it up. Oh, yeah, baby. Now it's a decent weapon that may come in handy. Maybe I can open the door with this now. Aha. Alright.
And got it. Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
And you can maybe get in here now. With this. Nope. Let's get it back to him. So there's not much. This complex apparatus increases the voltage of the power generation system. To activate this old rig turbines, a gas catalyst is used. This whole mechanism powers the entire platform. Energy is distributed through the rig by this massive machinery. And this one. The beating heart of the massive rig sits in silence.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Damaged hose. Oh. Is there anything I'm missing? Not really. I think I've taken it all out. Good shit. Right, so this has to go with her. This has to go with her. And I imagine that for now I'll keep. Right. And you now do this.
Rust in peace.
Good work there.
Thanks. Heading inside. And voila! Airtight.
There you go again. Using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Honey, I don't need fancy words for that.
Got him!
Oh, whoa. It's dark. Power's off here.
These crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they were intended as a barricade. Lord Almighty. A wispy web of meat stretches lazily upwards, and whatever craft or device holding them aloft hidden in the darkness above. The strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles, brought to life by the drafty air. beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light and a profane decoration upon necrotic wings. Imposing equipment looms over the back of the room, likely a dormant filter or processor for specific liquids. It also seems to have been used as an impromptu location to store scrap. The final meal of a sacrificed man has spilled on the ground. In the dim light, the slaughter-soaked concrete glisters. Oh, the darkness is very spooky.
Warning, elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So, we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just
He's right.
a little further, Mac.
Mac's
We
right.
need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it. It's called.
Stephen Cameron, technician. I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elspas, should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. It feels like I am on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? 37 log entries were erased remotely. Sir, we've lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously don't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. I guarantee they've noticed the mule comms are down and they don't seem bothered. Captain, my take, they cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I am right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment, and we need to make sure we don't start living like we need a wash. Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists and is now listed as lost. Holy. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it a goat fuck operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. The standard procedure was to set the site to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an international narrative. Damn. So the game starts and it's already straightforward. Yeah, they're committing levels of fraud because they know what they're doing is wrong. The people that are playing Bone Totem, the devs know they have played the first game. So they are already giving you the full thing. They're not preparing you like in last time. You already know it's fucked. Right? And because you already know it's fucked, it's said already. Oh, this is, yeah. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? To entire list. The last thing I remember was helping move cargo, captain's orders, and there's something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspas was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here? A ton of debris washed up on the landing. Life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain, he's not coping well. Oh, sweet mother, the bell came back and something climbed out. I heard screams, they didn't sound human. Holy hell, we're getting deep sea horrors. Cap, I got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle I also got the DNA sniffer working, so if we can get a sample from that skin job, we can target it specifically. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field, so anything that gets so much as graze will be reduced to chunky mince. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into our power grid. It shall stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing a local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from all systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick-tock, that's all I hear. Goatfuck operations always end up in a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream, and then he was gone. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case, please, Captain. Bean? Cat. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury-rigging that long-range radio so this works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous, given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I know Yvette loved yellow daisies, and she will feel better if we send her off respectfully. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. Okay. I don't want you on top of me. You're big, thick, and annoying. You're fat. So JJ works. I imagine that's what it means. JJ works and FJ works, which are this area where we want to go in, I guess, or where we're in. Because yeah, this is the docking place. The guy's here. Here's the generator. She went this way, and she's here. I love this. This is so much better than the previous game.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Oh, the hand. I'm clicking. Is it something you have? Nope. It seems I can't interact with it yet. Hanging chains. Okay. Variegated hanging chains click quietly in the soft currents of the draft. I'm going towards more green too. The elevator doors are operated by this control panel. It's unclear what purpose this piece... What are you doing? Are you... Oh, you're looking around. Okay. It's unclear what purpose this piece of equipment serves. The best guess is that it analyzes whatever is dropped into the receiver, but it's impossible to know without power. Top. A couple of these weighty foil tops have been used to cover the steel framework piercing through the center of the room, though not much headway was made before the attempt was abandoned.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional?
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
The other side of the barricade. It strikes you that you're not quite sure which side of the barricade was meant to be cut off. Okay. I don't think I have to change our characters. I can just screwdriver. Oh. Have I seen the marks? Maybe they were in the body? Gruesome. No. I could just use it. I don't know if it's because I got the security implant thing, or if it's because of some other reason. The models are beautiful. Oh shit!
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
I didn't expect that at all. Oh, it's not for this. No? Why did it say error? What am I erroring? Am I missing something? Why? What pump is it talking about? Is there one outside? No, it don't seem like it. That's the only red. I mean blue. What am I saying? Red. Holy shit. Maybe it's the one outside in the... PDA. This way. No. Is that enough? The door's already open, right? Yeah. Maybe I was missing that? Nope. I mean, the only ideas I can have is, yeah, maybe it's the wrong mix. Yeah, it's the wrong mix. And how do I discover the right mix? Yeah. There perhaps may be a missing context clue. Maybe here? Oh! Is the red a need or is the red a no? Damn it, I'm stupid. I'm gonna take a picture. And if it's not that, we can change it immediately. Ah, it is. Oh, this is what's outside. But this is a double puzzle, isn't it? Because the other ones are not working, innit? So I just have to find JJ. Okay. AA, FG, JJ, AA. Well, it may not be a double puzzle, it may just be a... We can try anyway. So this is AA, this is FG. Oh. Skipped it. This is JJ. And this is AA. Yeah, okay, that's because... some of them are were deactivated. So I can only turn on FG and JJ. Right? Aha!
And let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
It's quite more bright now.
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster.
Okay. Right, so I guess we gotta go upstairs. Upstairs, up the other platform. Because this one's now open.
So,
Open
yeah.
salami!
No chance I'm squeezing through this.
What about Moses?
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has a comm rig and a QSD. We can trade items with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after him.
It's still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his key. And be nice.
I imagine I also have to take the fuse, perhaps. This game's not gonna make me like a clanker, by the way. Okay, no.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Hope isn't here, Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Yes, Mac. I miss Hope, Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Is it wrong to wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No. I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie. I do not like water. In water you are powerless. There is a lot of water here. Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouth.
My Charlie. Charlie Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room. It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
The interior radiates an unusually high heat, made worse by a pungent aroma of rot that permeates the air. Can the bear smell? Various cartons of non-processed food have been stuffed into these containers. Soggy pieces of detritus float in the thin film of liquid muck that covers the floor. Many mouths' worth of leaks, from rain to faulty pipes generally maintained by regular upkeep, have flooded the floors and doused the interior with humidity. Pipes likely ferrying boiling water are distilled from the ocean below.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
A series of notice boards displaying a variety of materials, rotation schedules, and notice of arrivals and departures of staff, notifications and sign-ups are for crew activities, activity schedule. Regularization reminders are dotted around adverts for company products and personalized iconography. Oh. A list of names from an ongoing pool tournament. The list of names reveals a happier time where the simple pleasures of a pool league were all that the crew had to worry about. They didn't finish playing. The unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room, a scene of chaos with furniture driven aside and handfuls of paper left to disintegrate in the standing water blanketing the floor. The forlorn pool table was shoved to the side. Dampness has copiously ruined the felt, and mold has claimed much of the remaining base.
This is not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
A collectible? Cave? Alright. I don't know where I got that, but you know. The overturned table and chairs speak to a panicked scene, either pushed to the side to make room for something being moved through, or a victim of a trap situation. There's more blue stuff in this side, so I'm gonna check it out. This another room?
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
Oh, it goes back here. Okay, it's just a roundabout. Falls rain trickles down the window exterior, presumably from a cracked pipe above. A befouled collection of mugs, plates and utensils, all caked with a thick layer of rotten leftovers. The stink is invasive and aggressive, but proximity will invoke profound nausea. Over a dozen water bottles are reserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals were mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain with the exterior. A small mountain of plastic cutlery, plates and bowls lie trapped underneath the overturned rack. A pair of menus listing what meals and ingredients are sanctioned by corporate and what list of provisions are delivered weekly. Rows and piles of processed foods and company-mandated ingredients conspicuously untouched in a kitchen otherwise stripped of supplies. No, whatever was stored here seems to have been removed before or after the rack was tilted over. A sickly green mold has spread across the rotting food. Oh, this is the best PDA. My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string beans and oyster soup. Peruvian string beans, followed by prime rib and pickled eggs with a chestnut Christmas lunch. Dressed salad on the side. Dessert will be clover leaf rolls dipped in honey. Double rations for your drinking pleasure. I caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. She's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. I swear I heard her cooing to it as though it were a newborn while she carried it around in a napkin. Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into whatever organic morsels she can find is getting to me. While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked that she'd somehow contaminated the ingredients. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezers covered in pustules. A weird mucus-like goop crawled out of its gills and across the drawer interior. I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me as if pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. So, this Dr. K is mixing her bodily fluids into organic food. I was asked to whip up a batch of night juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. A tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis. I'm genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get transferred topside. I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Am I being in lockdown there? Imagine being in lockdown there. The question mark is not necessary here. I wonder if Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. It's that synth, it is that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security inspections, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some black ops thug mistakes him for a toaster and puts a few rounds in his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that will put a smile on my dial. This is Seed Cookie Monster Mason. Great news! The company rescue boat. Sebastian is being prepped for departure. It's missing a comma here. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts abroad. There is barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure where we will be battened down. The ship's crew seems to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stoppers. Whatever, I'm too tired to care, and I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in an hour. I hope Abdulaziz joins us. 12 log entries were erased remotely. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us bleed the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This was the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Captain D has called a strategy meeting. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its leg to escape. We will survive this together. Huh. Executives abandoning people that are worth less monetarily. Not weird at all. Oh, it's up here. It's a ramp. I didn't see that.
The floor is slippery here. Children should be cautious.
A pair of tanks containing compressed air. One tank seems to have recently sprung a leak, likely due to a lack of maintenance. Massive magnetic clamps ensure that the bulkhead across point can be shut in the case of a breach.
The door is closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try. My Mac.
Oh.
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements. This is a deep sea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
My Charlie.
Oh, I need to.
I'll say this for him, he breaks things apart really well.
Thank you, Mac.
I love that. Can't click on it.
I'm in the control room.
Good work, Mose. Now, can you find an access point and override the security lock?
Oh,
Am
a
I
body.
allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can. I've, kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
This is not going to make me like clankers. Help me. Morbidly, it seems the staff were abandoned along with the facility. Little that sours a salvage shop more than finding this 3 letters SOS. Having to sift through a location and learn what happened is an experience that probably profoundly affects one. It feels like it's the bear saying that in this case, which is very cool. There are a series of work terminals and readouts, from long-range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports, but also, unfortunately, only one seems to be powered. The humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. Back of the chair. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound. Killed it. A thin film of dirty water coats the most of the floor, perpetuated by the occasional drip of the ceiling. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. Steel tubes carry data cables and control signals for the rest of the Deep Sea 15 ocean platform. Right, so we got this.
Connection secure. Firewall override. Access granted.
Improved. I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Okay, that's it. There's the sentry gun. Oh, there's another body. Alright, so wait. Every accessible surface has been covered with switches and dials to regulate the massive ring. There is a blinking light on this terminal. The high caliber sentry gun is programmed to autonomously aim and fire at targets identified by its genetic sensors. The shimmering plastic of the body bag bulges as though the contents are starting to get out. So we have the body bag, the sentry, and the PDA.
Hello, I am Moses. What is your name?
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
Donald Big D, Husky Captain. You will make all indulgences to a representative Baron as if he were Cayne himself. As of this morning, the mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed. So listen up, fuzznuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, crockery only gets washed once per day after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. You get one fresh water shower every day. You'll be keeping an eye on the meters. One meal pack per employee, company or commission per shift. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully it's only a drill like last time. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. Yvette, I don't know. I hope you're safe down there. Yvette, I guess. 25 days in and still no updates, not a word from Yvette. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour will be the unannounced arrival of a SEC team. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Do not screw with this, guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I am available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for good's sake, keep your distance. Keep it together, Don. Your crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. I've got more bad news. The weather service has alerted us to a mother of a large shitstorm approaching mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill, get those supplies strapped down or brought in and make sure your assigned cargo has been matlocked. I want everything to be shipshape. Let's not take any chances here. The storm looks like an angry one and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things. 49 logs. Attention, with the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given in the marching order. Pack your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes, no exceptions, move it! Someone at H quarter didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead, with a single exception, Cayne Luna. It is the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means they're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The mule hardline died, no more chatter from Cayne Luna, screams from maintenance. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left, but I could not abandon my crew. Or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could ever have saved her, if I'd fought my way down earlier. Rationally, I know they'd perhaps shot both of us, but maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. So this is the captain we were hearing about, that he got very depressed after, in this case, Yvette died, and that everyone kind of seems to like, actually. I'll meet my maker soon, waiting his agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it will be nice to watch the fireworks with her, to sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beat in tune as we join the Nexus.
Children should not try this.
Are you sure? Oh yeah. Maybe? Nope. The biopower heart cells are still functional. It's too bad this one is mostly meat and veins. Maybe I just wanted to had to check it out.
Guns are not toys.
Depleted power cell. That's it. Oh, that needs a program. So you're gonna have to charge it somehow, won't you? Oh, with the thingy-majig. Don't want to take it out again. Let's take everything out. Oh, never mind. The fuse blew.
Something has activated behind me. Something colourful. Hope loved colours.
The high caliber centric run is programmed to autonomously shoot and fire and target an genetic something. A ghostly visage floats into silence above the holotape. It appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. I mean, I don't have much to do now. Apart from perhaps getting the heart there. Don't seem like it. Maybe I need to find this information disk myself. Aha. Disabled. I need to enable it. I've been piecing myself, but I don't want to leave. How could I enable it? Aren't there more things now? No, I'm making shit up. Okay, how about you? What can you do? Because it doesn't feel like much, actually. Yep, nothing here. I don't think you can't get up. Therefore, you are locked in. This is done, okay. Perhaps by giving energy to that, it also powered other stuff? Didn't feel like it, really. Oh! Oh no, that's the PDA that I already examined. It's the cooks. Right, so I'm missing that. There don't seem to be anything at the moment. Is there anything, maybe it's this hand. Other genetic sensors. Nope. I mean, the only thing I can think of is having the heart be... Oh, unless I have to give it to him, and he can crush it, which will be gruesome. Seems as if the power source could not be ripped clear of bits.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
No. Maybe this?
That
Aha.
actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie.
I see why you keep him around.
Sucking him up. Oh. Aha. Oh wait, this is already another area. Fuck. Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dogged corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider. Putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets. Dark shapes occasionally brush against the underwater light, only hinting at their size and form as they slide through the water. Uh-huh. This is the mule. Right?
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
The boarding bridge for the diving bell. The block trail suggests that at least one of the bodies was extracted from the bell when it resurfaced. Under sea lamps illuminate the water surface, shard of brightness flickering at the tips of the waves, still beyond a few feet, visibly consumed by the abyssal darkness of the ocean. The sounds of waves lapping at the edges of the walkway echo through the room, while the intermingling scents of salt and rot empower a sense of claustrophobia. A diving bell hangs suspended over a moon pool, the water an iris to the bell's pupil in the middle. The immense apparatus hangs in the air, supported by the groaning arms of metal. The steel wall curves to mirror the interior, a metallic cage to confine whatever may emerge from the depths below. I love this. I love this so much. How do I get there?
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Oh.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
Blank data disk. Okay. I've been pissing myself for so long and now...
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
Because they're evil. Oh my god, this room is so fucking big. So it's got things inside the cranium that like shrimp-like creatures. Parasite removed from bone fragment. Subject. Cayne Corporation. Around 100 millimeters, the body is riddled with insect bite marks. The subject, while not the subject, blah, 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 have several residual bone nose notable. Cranium, some sort of hiding, some sort of binding on the bones has nose. This binding may be the cause of the insects. Crazy.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
But you're not doing anything, Mac. K. Elspeth. Is this the weird woman? Biochemist. Is it? Let me ask a minute, Kay. Yep. Yeah. So she's the one that's mixing her fluids with food. I'm slowly growing accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. She's like shaven or like basically cut away her eyebrows, it seems. In many ways, the news hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and emboldened my drive. I am beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult in scientific matters. The other research staff here dawdle in minor work, while the rest are goons trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we are forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I have been thinking about how I can turn this curse of mine into a boon. I am curious to see how it will affect other biomatter. Watching the cook sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shirt samples. I have been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Shayla project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appeared to have no use. The eyes were hollow sacs of fluid, and the legs were of different sizes. But Shayla is not the Holy Grail. It is merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Pteropedia sacchalinensis 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere Cayne supplicant. Mr. Darren, while I understand that proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse this for some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood will corrode my bones to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites will perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown to the gutters. Label these as the highest priority. My life and your continued employment depend on it. I'm gonna turn the light off. I'm sorry. I'm having eye issues right now. Struggling to read and to focus. It's fucking my eyes up. I managed to. I didn't mean to gloat when my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow of samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resultant growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for an initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since my first arrived chasing we first arrived chasing those signals. I also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to say, despite Dr. Alkaburu's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictably, others are covetous of success. Due to shifting scope, the experiment and all the relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. Baron will be taking ownership and the sample will be moved down to his lab. I doubt I'll get credit beyond a footnote. Fortunately, owing to my meticulous work process, I have copies of my work that I'll be keeping. If Cayne isn't interested in giving credit where it's due, I'll find someone who is. He made contact with an old friend on the mule. He is eager to share his findings with me. Listen here, you little belge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you improperly dispose of my specimens again. I won't have the base-born interfering with company business. I shall have you thrown into the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his proctoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough, nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. They are all interfering weasels here. If Cayne catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. Mr. Cameron, I need you to hurry to my lab. The evacuation will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations have concluded, and the bell has been recalled. As much, you will be required to carry specific equipment abroad to Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I have earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my core data samples. Oh yes, your friends squeal like a pig when I apply the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. PDA key KS was cloned to the device 000813AB. I scribbled the code to the Chimera mass storage unit, one of the reports. I cannot find it for my life, but not to worry. I have the research encoded on my data disk. I am leaving this PDA as backup should I return. Onward to a bright future. Alright. We're gonna be waiting here for a second, because I really need to go to the bathroom. Very much need to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna stay with Mark, because it's a nice ambience, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave it like that, just a camera. What's gonna happen? A zombie? Ooh. I've made myself a slop witch. Sandwich made of slop. How is my how are my headphones doing in terms of battery? Nah, still the same. Gaming. Right, I have made myself a sandwich. I'm gonna be eating it, hopefully, as I play the game. That needs that I turn the camera off for a minute, because I'd rather you not watch me eat. So let's play without the camera for a minute. Alright. Although it's a very heavy reading game, but you know, I'll try. Like right now, I'm gonna take a bite. Oh my god. What the fuck? Both the walls and the floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Unfortunately, leaking water soaked into the padding, and the sounds and sensation of walking across are not pleasant. Wow. Large coin-shaped disc dominates this side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment. Though... Fuck you. No! Fuck you. Modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. Right. Okay. A long curtain of plastic sheeting surrounds the interior operating rooms or quarantine facilities. Neither association is a pleasant implication. I'm up-boning their totem right now. Pretty good. I've been liking it a lot. A cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of unknown origin. How was the gaming? How was the dancing and the partying?
Charlie,
I can take a bite of food.
Cayne is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient. And doesn't have anything to do with Cayne.
Are you sure about that? I know Cayne. They're pretty fucked up. Got a bit scared, so you talk to the host for the next group of disciples he's assembling. Got scared of dancing. Is that it? Why do all my friends get into dancing? I'm joking with my own saliva. Jesus, I'm horrible. Sounds good. I hope you have fun. A cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of unknown origin. Various documents are unscrolled notes blanket portions of the workstations, otherwise populated by a collection of archaic occult textbooks, academic journals, and digital cassettes. There is a thing inside. For sure. It's like the shape of the other thing. It's like a maw. There's like two schools in here, right? There's like a maw here and this one. The bones of someone else on top. I'm totening my bone. I hope you enjoy your sushi. I have some food open with me. It's kind of like sloppy. It's what I had this evening, but in sandwich form. And yeah. Oh! That's, massive pulsating meat. That's just Jared? Okay. Hello, Jared.
Huh. Look at these drawings.
I can eat again.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
I can eat, but not for too long. And I have to take my headphones off for a second and make myself a ponytail because I'm pretty sure I'm eating my own hair. And I'm not even noticing. Which is pretty disgusting, if you ask me. Okay. A volcanic something we have only found on the blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. There appears to be 666. Something cover is made of a volcanic. The cause maybe the thing that not the plate but the actual other thing. I don't know. Wasabi, yeah. Advanced cutting instruments, not something up with known something. Basically saying it's most likely something very what's the word again? Important. I'm looking to put a genetic sequence here. Right. I mean, I don't have much to put here. I think it's expecting for me to put something in here. I have no idea. I'm sorry. But no, there is AI slop. Look at him. Here's the AI slop. What do you think? So I'm guessing he's not a baby, he's a fucking clanker. He's a fucking clanker. 77895. Is that it? Nope. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place. $180. Now I imagine I have to figure out the last number, how it happened in the last game. No, wait. There you go. Chimera mass. Is that it? Oh no. I have to put it there. can take both. I need to give them to the bear. Eat Jared. I don't think I can. I think you're trolling me. No target. I'll give you a target, baby boy. You're gonna be loving the shit out of it. Engage!
What the hell was that?
I opened the door.
A door? What'd you use, dynamite?
Guns are not toys, Mac.
He has a gun now?
What are you complaining about? He didn't shoot you.
Not yet.
I am a very smart bear now.
Yeah, this is the same descriptions as
I'm here, Charlie.
Good work, Moses. I need you to override the terminal inside the big metal ball. Can you do that?
I am a smart bear now.
You just more burn down.
This place is not safe or happy. Children should not play here.
No shit, bear.
This water is dark. I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
I know, little guy. I know. You can do it. You're brave and strong.
Mm-hmm.
I am brave and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Connection secure. Attempting firewall override.
He's a smart bear now.
Charlie, computer says doors are open. I'm heading your way.
Okay, roger that.
This game's cool. Wait, what door is open? The one up here? Oh.
I'm inside. This place is leaking bad.
Seem intact?
It's solid. Cayne built it like they build everything. To last.
Is there a reason for me to go here? Don't seem like
this
it.
size, there'd be a big crew.
Oh,
What happened?
their story.
What if they're stuck below?
Underwater? Wouldn't last long under pressure like that.
Depends on what's down there.
I'm back. Can you comment on this? You don't comment on this. Okay. A little rat! Look at it! Ah, little mousy mouse!
How long has that food been there, you think?
Don't know, hard to tell. With all the moisture. At least a few weeks.
I've read all of these. So if you want to know what it says, get a fucking job, mate.
Rest in peace, Captain. May your mind reach the Nexus.
You really think he had a transcendence implant?
You never know.
This is a new thing they're introducing us to.
Those bodies. Maybe a shark attack?
Wounds are too uniform. Shark teeth rip the shit out of flesh.
Language, Mac.
What about that guy upstairs?
No venga acá.
The damage on him?
Yeah, that was something else. Intentional. Maybe someone lost
Big
it.
Mac.
You know,
I like
that
Mac.
psycho.
I killed him already once. Hello, Mooney. Let's see, I can go here and see the same things as she saw. Nothing to comment really, Mac. You could start with Jung. Jung is okay. Although
What in hell?
Have you ever?
No.
I'll
Never.
say something soon. Jung is cool. I think Jung is not only more readable but more enjoyable than Freud. He is considerably more enjoyable than Freud.
I don't think we should be doing this. We don't have any idea where this thing goes.
So yeah, go for it.
It goes
Cool.
down.
You know what I mean.
I'm not going back to the boat.
It's
You can leave if you want
psychoanalysis.
to, but
It's
I'm
the birth
staying.
of psychology, so yes.
Too many risks, too easily.
And you don't fight hard enough for things that are important. Mac, this one time, will you just trust me? We're all we've got left.
We're all we've got left.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Like Donkey Kong. Okay. If you want something more of less psychological, more philosophical, I'd say I'd given you a good list. But you could try with I forgot his name. Never mind. Perchance. We go into the depths.
This thing just keeps on going.
Have you ever been this deep?
Deep.
Yeah,
He's
the
hot and
closer
she's
was
hot.
close.
That's
Not by half.
nothing else.
That was under an ice shelf.
Deep.
Gotta love that job. It's good, clean salvage. In and out, no surprises. No bodies.
We are deep.
Yes, there are bodies. We've worked with bodies before. So far, there's been
So
nothing.
far.
Why?
I'm sorry, Mac, but you know I'm right. You know without this, we're at a dead end. We won't be able
Are
to.
we underwater?
Just for a little while, Mose.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
At least the bear gets it.
Oh. Spoopy. Oh. Cute. Despite this cool, that's cute. Someone's watching. Or something's watching. The other one I was thinking of is Eric Fromm. He is a nice in between philosophy and psychology. Although there are some people that don't really like that. And you know what? I don't want to be here 2 more hours. I think this has been a pretty good Part 1 session. I've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes already.
Warning. Docking bay depressurized. No atmosphere present. Warning.
Well, glad it told us.
Not really.
We'd be dead in 90 seconds in there.
Not just us. If there's no life support, does that mean there's no survivors?
Charlie Mac, I do not need life or support.
Lucky you.
Yes. Moses, go for it. See if you can pressurize everything out there.
I'm not going to bed yet, no, I'm just, this past streams, yesterday. Yesterday, I went to bed at 3 a.m. trying to finish the previous game. And I don't want that to happen again because I like my sleep. So I am stopping at a reasonable time. I am gotta make sure I have nice time to figure the rest out, have a wind down after the game. So that's what I wanna do. So that's it. Eric Fromm is cool. Yeah, there's more bones to totem myself with later. Don't worry. Tomorrow Sunday, we are also playing. Maybe even 2 sessions. But for now, that's gonna be it. Yeah, what I was saying, Eric Fromm is cool. For what I heard, but he's kind of like sometimes called a pseudo person. What else? If you want less psychology and you want more sociology, there's a lot of cool sociologists. Probably though, Gnome can tell you more about those than I can. If you are interested in politics, I recommended Dorkheim is good. I've heard about Dorkheim too. If you are interested in political philosophy or economical philosophy, you got the everyday ones. School of Frankfurt is good. I recommend it to you, Marcus. Marcus is School of Frankfurt. He wrote the Unidimensional Man. Cool book. I wanted to recommend to you name. Gadama, but Gadama is apparently very difficult, and it's well, economical theory, either economics or the economical theory which doesn't contain economics and contains social goods and services management. It includes capitalism and communism and Marxism, fucking socialism, all that crap. I'm not saying economy, and I'm not saying it's a science. In any case, I can recommend some authors. I agree too. I don't think economy is a science, even though it's treated as a science. I think it's more close to a humanities thing than a science thing. It's not empiric at all. Yeah, I think the ones I recommended you fill the niche very much. You said you were more interested in mythology. The Prose Edda is a nice short book if you're willing to read. There's this one YouTube channel, I think it's called Esoterica, which does videos about gods, different gods, where they come from, how they developed in time, how they develop in other philosophies, how in theologies, mythologies. Is pretty cool. I remember you said you don't want to read really. Camus. Videos on Camus, there's probably hundreds. Videos on Nietzsche, there's probably hundreds. Videos on Zambrano, not likely. Videos on Sartre, for sure, and existentialism. Videos on probably Kant and Hegel, you'll find. Again, if you're more into literature and less into philosophy, I shit on Sartre too. You can do, again, Dostoevsky, fucking Tolstoy, and the other one I don't remember now, Kafka and all that. Kant doesn't sound edgy. Kant sounds like Kant has very cool things. It's the basis. It becomes the basis of German philosophy. German continental philosophy. He is... Oh, Kant means edge in Swedish, okay. Kant takes the basically parts of... This is a very basic, wrong description, but takes stuff of rationalism and empiricism and it mixes them up, and it doesn't mix them up, but like it continues, right? It has its own moral thing. The groundwork, the Kant's groundwork is very interesting work. If you find a video on that, because it basically talks about morality, but Kant's morality is interesting. From what I remember reading, it's like not based on, it's not, morality is pure reason, therefore it's not evolutionary, it's not animal, let's say, right? I don't know who Marduk is, actually. What else? If you want more into metaphysics and cool theologians and interesting takes from the medieval times, medieval Renaissance, it's probably very difficult to find anything because I haven't found anything, but videos on Giordano Bruno may be cool. Videos on what's the guy? Galileo. Galileo was a philosopher. Videos on not Newton. Wow, whatever. My brain fails me. There's a lot of cool stuff. And if you truly want to just get into philosophy, and you want to actually develop a historical approach to it, just taught by the pre-Socratics, go with Socrates, go with Plato, go with Aristotle, go with maybe, I don't know, fucking Parmenides. From there, jump to medieval shit. And then just go with the flow of time. Just learn a bit about everything, and that will give you a good insight on how the story of philosophy has developed and how the philosophical brains have developed and ideas, right? Because in the end, if you trace back many of these philosophical ideas, they go back to these very simple ideas that were postulated at the beginning, like idealism and Platonic realism basically are the two kind of things that move the engine of philosophy forwards, European philosophy forwards on time. If you want to read about Eastern philosophy, you can see it from a perspective of social... Don't become a Kierkegaard. Oh yeah. I'd say Plato fulfills that philosophy for beginners thing. If it's by reading and not videos, I genuinely recommend, and I'm not kidding, Descartes' Discourse of Method. I think Descartes' Discourse of Method, even if it has some previous set vocabulary that you may not understand, I think is such a simple introductory text to philosophy of the philosophy of rationalism that it is very, very easy to read, because it's not written as a treatise or essay or nothing like that. It's written as a kind of diary to the people that is reading it. It's more like a self-preparation work, more like an autobiography rather than a philosophical world. But it does touch into Descartes' main philosophy. It touches into mechanism, it touches into the method, it touches into the Cartesian cogito, sorry. It touches into general minimal stuff that makes the book very easy to read. Do I believe rationalism to be the most interesting, most important philosophy in the world? It was at the time. The church used it. The science used it. It was criticized even at the time, but no one did anything because it was convenient. So it kind of shaped Renaissance alongside Bacon's empiricism. Rationalism was a mistake. I completely agree. Rationalism led to fucking existentialism. I fucking hate Sartre. I fucking hate existentialism. So I believe there's a lot to learn, and I believe just starting by Plato, even if not reading it. Reading Plato is horrible. I fucking hate reading Plato. It's not as bad as reading Aristotle, but I'd say start with being reasonable is overrated. I agree. Yeah, just start with whatever. Start with whatever. There's a world out there. Just don't start with Schopenhauer. Don't start with Kierkegaard. Don't start with Hegel, because they are too much. I know Greta. Yes, obviously she's the first environmental activist that is now becoming a more of a political activist figure thing. Yes. Very philosophical. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything of that. But if you're interested in Greta, I may recommend things like what's her name again? I forgot. Give me a second, because I have her files. And I've been told repeatedly that she's very good, and I have to read her. And I want to read her, but I'm kind of like in thing. Haraway. Donna J. Haraway, you may like. You may also be interested in Hannah Arendt, which is more like a social development, psychological, social philosophy thing, political philosophy. Just go for anything, mate. Life is much more interesting, and you can expand it by reading philosophy and learning philosophy. All right. Have a good night. What do you mean? What do you always do? The thing is, the good thing about philosophy is that there is no best path. That is the fantastic thing about philosophy. Your path is the path. And everyone's path is different. And that's what's great about it. You can start anywhere. I started in chaos theory in science, and now I am learning about comparative mythology and meanings of art, and fucking what's the other one? An ontological beginning of human life from chaos. Good with K. So go for it. Discover the world, mate. Enjoy it. Make your own schizophrenic theory crafting. There you go. That's exactly it. Enjoy. Just pick a theme, ask maybe randomly an AI, okay, what's this theme someone that knows philosophy about, and just go for it. Just don't become a positive nihilist. Don't become a fucking existentialist. Please, I beg of you, do not do that. Please, please don't do it. Maybe too late. Alright. Up to you, mate. You like your absurdism? Absurdism is just a bad coping mechanism. It's just another bad way of saying positive nihilism. You can change, everyone can change. Just do whatever you want. In any case, how not to existentialism in my whole existence. Just don't believe whatever the fuck was going on with Sartre. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. He's not it. Absurdism is not nihilism. Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Mooney. Thank you very much, Gnome. And hello, Axel. I'm sorry that I'm leaving as soon as you come here. I've been 2 hours about, and I've been speaking for like about 20 minutes about philosophy and stuff. So, yeah, I finished Act 1 and I'm moving into Act 2, but I didn't want to spend like 4 hours on stream, so I'm just leaving. But thank you very much for coming. Do come tomorrow. You are helping me get affiliate. Do come tomorrow. I need you tomorrow. Here. Maybe at the same time. I'm not sure about that. At some random time. Be careful. I need you. I need you. I need affiliate to make funny jokes with the point system. I'm blackmailing you. If you don't come, I'm banning you from the server. Have a nice night, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm becoming an e-celebrity. I'm gonna sell my shower bath. All right, fucking whatever. Bye bye.